First pitch coming your way next. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, the show has Game 1 of the American League Wildcard Series. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton, and we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in Game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, Christian Javier. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go, and here is Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Abreu makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And the 1-0. Good eye right there. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
2-0.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field nod.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
He hasn't wanted to challenge at both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That is the center field,
2 outs, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That one inside. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses inside, and a full count now. Teoscar Hernandez on deck for the M's. Payoff pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. One left for Seattle. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching the American League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. And that's outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Left-hand hitter waits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Caught just shy of the wall. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Michael Brantley stands in now and watches strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. Now one missed.
Nope, ball.
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three-two now. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. That clips the corner. That misses. Full count now. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. Right-hander kicks, deals. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, top of the second, and now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. That's off the mark. 1-0. No score here in the second. Up the middle. Over to Abreu. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Slice down the right side. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch is popped up. makes the catch. One away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
batting sixth.
Here's Alex Bregman. And takes low for ball one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In there. And so now 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bregman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDowell. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Cal Raleigh down the middle for a strike. 0-1. That's inside. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the batting order turns over. Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Javier, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And the right-hander deals. They say it went.
1-1.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Crawford at third. Raleigh over at second with one down. Swung on, belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third to the plate. Save. On the board first, it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And a rope into center field, base hit. Raleigh headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So 2 down. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. In there for strike one. Rodriguez in his third season, 22 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Abreu brings it in, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Inside, 3-2 the count.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Corey Lee. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Down the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs. Yordan Alvarez waiting for a turn at the plate. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ball one low. Two outs. Bases are full. Next one misses. And that's ball two.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one missing low.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Jose Altuve waits on deck. And a pitch. Ball four. He's walked in a run.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Two outs. Bases full. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. First time up was a pop out. Ball one there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two outs. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one misses. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. In the air, right side. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the fourth now in game number 1. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Javier back to work. That's down and in. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball. And a 2-2. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. Grounded out his first time up.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's a foul ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Bregman is under it, and that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. The right-hander back to work. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number, number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips a corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped into right center. Base hit.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Strike 2.
0-2.
Kicks and deals.
And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Bregman at first, one gone. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Now he breaks his bat as it's put in play. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in the dirt. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends a rocket to left, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
And the batter now, Corey Lee. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Next offering is downstairs. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. And a pitch. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue it.
Now this is through for a base hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner at first with 2 away. Michael Brantley stands in. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Rule to swing. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside.
Two balls, one strike.
And that clips the inside corner.
2-2.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three balls, two strikes, the count. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bregman is under it, and there's one away.
Now back. The catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Wong in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Wong checks his swing, appeal to third, and Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Houston, stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Altuve in the box again, takes a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And they get Altuve for the out. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the 0-1.
Right to.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jonathan Daza. Javier back to work. Strike on the inside corner. Movement in the bullpen. Hector Neris up and throwing. Montero getting cranked up as well. Righty delivers. That one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And misses inside. Not close with that one. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, Julio.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind to kick the pitch. That's out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 6-7 8-2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. Marco Gonzalez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now it's Alex Bregman. The wind and the pitch. And that's a little bit high. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Penn Murphy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Castillo getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So man aboard, and next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Oh, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the 1st round and 2nd overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
0-1.
And there's the strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's the 0-1. There's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The catcher,
Corey Lee now at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Popped up. Wong pulls it in on the run.
the right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Tucker.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. And a foul ball. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Nope, ball.
Bregman, the runner at third. Pena on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Hector Neris.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Smash to the left side. Zips it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the left fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. First offering, and it just misses. In there at the knees. Suarez tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's the third out. Mariners lead one. They trail it here 4-2.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th. Michael Brantley to start things off. And a pitch. Into center. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. One down.
Number 44.
Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now back, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. And that misses off the outside edge. Got him swinging. Astros are down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ryan Abreu takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Wong in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2 now. Goes down looking.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
2 outs, base is empty. In now is the Mariners DH, Jonathan Daza. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
The pitch. And that's outside. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Swing and a bouncer. On to France. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And stepping in for the Astros, Alex Bregman. That smash towards center. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That to right. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Bregman, the lead runner at second. McCormick at first, 2 out of the inning. The pitch. And that's down and away. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Presley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now for Seattle, Ty France.
The first baseman, Ty France.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Presley, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. And the 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And here it comes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Lee makes the grab for the second out. And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Houston Astros off with the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168.